Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and it's Monday the 7th of April 2025 and this is episode number 63. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. In the UK here the weather was absolutely lovely. There was a bit of a breeze but the sun was out, it was shining, it was dry, it was lovely. So yesterday afternoon I sat out in the garden for a little bit crocheting, trying to get things finished. So welcome, very warm welcome to you all. Thank you for joining me today. I know whether it's morning, night or evening, whenever you're watching this, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video and like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Don't very often say that, but sometimes I know my daughter Emma, hi Emma, if you're watching, I know sometimes she'll say she just forgets to subscribe to things, or she sometimes forgets to do a like, so she just forgets sometimes. So I always, I don't always say that, but press the like and subscribe if you would like to. Before I forget, I want to wish my gorgeous husband a happy birthday. I won't say which one. Happy birthday for Wednesday the 9th of April. It's his birthday, so not that he watches it. Well, he does play it through and he likes this video for me, but happy birthday to my darling otter. And also I know it's Lynn's birthday from Lynn Penguin's Creations, so happy birthday for Wednesday, Lynn. And I was looking at her channel the other day because she's got a crochet along going on, and I'm sure it's Jenni in My Spare Time. I'm sure she put that it was her birthday as well on the 9th, so if it is Jenni, happy birthday to you on the 9th also, or if you've got a birthday this month. I know we've got 2 grandsons at the end of the month. So happy birthday to everybody who's having birthdays in April. Yeah, happy birthday. So the first thing I'll talk about is Natasha. Hi Natasha. She's not quite back to normal yet, but I know she'll soon be back and up to full speed and raring to go to get her crocheting done and that. She's moved house, and which is a huge thing, isn't it? Very stressful and very tiring and time consuming, but I think she's settled in now, so I'm sure videos will be coming back very shortly, so if you watch out for those. So we haven't been doing the 3D squares, but that'll come back. So I'll go straight on to this crochet along by Jenni that I've just mentioned. Birthday Girl for Wednesday. A Year of the Granny Square by Kylie Melita. I think you've probably all seen, what the book's about, and Jenni hosts this from In My Spare Time. This week we were doing the Lotus Pod, which is beautiful. There. It was classed as a 1 ball of yarn rating, which is meant to be like a beginner or easy. Now, for some reason, I had to do the centre 4 or 5 times. I don't know what it was. This centrepiece. Is that the right way? That's the right way. But this centrepiece here, I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it, but it kept coming wrong. So I had to do that several times. But once I got that done, it was nice and easy. They told you to do 9 rounds. See it better on there, look. But I actually only did 8. I was meant to do another round, but it was the size of my others like that, so I just missed off the last round. And the colours that I used, they were all Stylecraft Specialty K, and there was gingerbread, gold and poppy. gingerbread gold and poppy. So that's that, but really enjoying that. And next week's it's hedgerow, which is backwards and forwards, which I don't mind doing that. I quite, you know, I don't mind going in rows, but the whole thing is single crochet 2 together or half double crochet 2 together. But you're not getting rid of a stitch. Well, I'll talk about that next week anyway. So yeah, I was just looking through that. That's why I was yeah, I was sort of looked a lovely square, but then there'll be ends that you can carry anyway. That's next week. So the lotus was really nice. I loved that one. And once I got past the centre square, I was okay. Now the next, it's another crochet along that I've just joined, and it's because it's just for the month of April. It's Lynn Penguin Creations. Hi Lynn, I've just said hello once I think already. She's got a 2025 birthday cal. It's April. It's for the month of April. And like I said, her birthday is on Wednesday, on the 9th. So if you pop across to her channel, she's got this crochet along, but it's very simple and easy, nothing too hard. And it's for the month of April. Week 1 was, the theme was hearts, or you could do something pink. Just make something small, or I suppose for the month you could do a monthly one. So I've wanted to do this little pattern for ages and ages, and it's a little bow keychain, little key ring, just to put on my bag. And I was seeing this pattern for ages and ages, and I really liked it. I got these key rings, big bag full of those. So the pattern is by Rin Crochet, RIN Crochet, and it's called Easy Bow Keychain. I used to, so you literally just make a strip in half double crochets, back loops, and then fold it over, then do the centre bit, then do the tail bit. But there's a tutorial, so showing you how to do it. And I use this rainbow 8. Oh, I'm shaking. I haven't had my breakfast yet. Hobie rainbow 8/4 cotton. It's 100% cotton, and this is a 1 fine weight. But I used a 3mm hook, and it was absolutely fine. It was lovely and delicate, nice and delicate to make. So that was my little keychain. I've sent that picture to Lynn. So every Tuesday she'll have a different theme maybe, but pink's her favourite colour, so I thought I'll do all my little things in pink. So that's that, and yeah, it's a 3mm hook with that. So the next thing I want to talk about is this. This is Sandra's blanket, which is my daughter-in-law's auntie, Amanda, daughter-in-law, and I'm using a 4mm hook, these Muse hooks, and I was hoping to get it finished. I've really worked hard on it for the last 2 or 3 days. It seemed like a lot of the day, but I sat outside and did it, and I thought I'm just going to get it done, but I just couldn't get it done. So in the middle we've just got a big granny square. Then I decided around the edge we've got single squares, so we've got the colours going all the way around the edge. So I've done that side, I've done this side, so that was one side done. It's a square obviously, so that's 2 sides done, 3 sides done, 3 sides done. So I literally have, I've got to put a square on there, then there's 7 along the row, and I've done that one on the end. So I've got 7. I've got 8 more of these to do, and these take me half an hour, half an hour to do. So I've still got a few hours work, but and then I don't know, it doesn't seem that big, but I've just been working on it since I think beginning of February, so I'm sure she'll be happy with the size it is. It's to put over her settee when she's chilly, you know, in the evenings, and just have something to wrap around her shoulder. So I think she'll be happy because it's nice colours, but I just have so much other things to get on with that I think I'll call it a day when I've done 7 more. And just if you're interested, because I know a lot of you love the colours, it's all Stylecraft Special DK. This colour was cream. Whoops, getting a bit of a mess. This colour is called Toy, Toy. And then, so those 2 are the original colours from Stylecraft. This is one of the new shades, and it's Wild Orchid. It is a pinky colour, but it looks very pale there. And then we've got Tea Green. It's a lovely green, not exactly minty, but. And then we've got the lovely Mushy Peas. So those are the colours. Mushy. Oh, that looks. Does that look green? It looks paler there. Anyway, it's a nice green. It's Mushy Pea, Tea Green, Wild Orchid, Toy, and Cream. So those are the colours I'm using. But I've got quite a bit of other things that you know, people have asked me to do, that my list's growing, so I have to, you know, I've been doing it since the 10th of February, so I really need to get it finished. Now, whoops, oh, everything's collapsing on top of me here. One of my major jobs this week is tidying here. This bit here might look okay, but everywhere else, oh my goodness, it's like a whirlwind's gone, like a typhoon's gone through. Right, so let's show you some pictures before we get onto the donuts. And what have I had picture wise? So the lovely Jane. Hi Jane. Jane, do you remember she did that beautiful little baby cardigan with flowers on? I showed you. She can knit, but she's fairly new to crochet. But she's done this. It's white. It's, everything's glaring, but it's a white granny. Sorry, that's the window. It's a white granny square blanket that she's on. She's done a colourful one there. So it takes ages. So as they get bigger, your granny squares, it's beautiful, but they take ages. But that's lovely in white. That's going to be really nice. And then, because she's just learning, you know, with crochet and amigurumi, she sent off for this book. It's Crochet Amigurumi for Beginners, 16 animal and toy patterns made easy. Now, I looked at that and I couldn't quite recall seeing it, but it was new out last year. Isn't it lovely? That. There's just a, you know, just look at this little elephant here down the bottom. Cute. They're all quite cute. Little frog there. So yeah, they also, I think the same people, the same company, do that Into the Woods, and I think that was that last year as well. But it was new last year, so that's, oh, she's going to do some beautiful things from there, I can tell. So we'll be seeing some lovely pictures from Jane, I expect, with amigurumis. The next picture is from Michelle. Hi, Michelle. She's known as the Crafty Farm Gal. And if you were watching my Sophie's Saturday, which I did last Saturday, I showed you the colours. She's going to be joining in the Sophie's Universe blanket, and she just chose out her colours, which are beautiful and vibrant colours. But the reason that she didn't start it sooner was because she was finishing off Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Isn't he lovely? Oh, I used to love Sonic the Hedgehog, the game. I remember I used to play the computer game when I was younger. Oh, I love Sonic the Hedgehog, collecting the rings. But look at all that work with all his hair on the back. Look at all that hair. And he stands up. Look at that. Stands up. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder if you had to put things in his feet, probably. Sometimes when they stand up like that, you put weights or something in the feet, don't you? But look at him. Isn't he cute? Absolutely gorgeous. Love him. Love him, Michelle. Thank you for sending that. So she'll be cracking on with the Sophie's Universe. So we'll be seeing those beautiful, vibrant colours on Saturday. And then the lovely Sandy with her resin makes. Hi, Sandy. I just love your resin makes. I don't know. I don't think I'd have time and everything or space to do them, but I don't know if I said last week. I remember when I was younger at school, sort of middle school, I got a feeling we made like little paperweights, and I suppose that was resin, and you could put little bits in, as little sparkly bits or something. And then it was just like a paperweight, but it was in this. I suppose that must have been resin, wasn't it? Thinking about it. But anyway, oh, she's having fun. She's really having fun. So this is made for her sister-in-law, who's just recovering from was it a hip or knee surgery? But it's a cake platter. Oh, you could see me in there. So you can see where she's put, there's wheat all the way around the edge, and then there's dried leaves and things. And you can see another picture there. This beautiful cake platter. Isn't it gorgeous? I just find it absolutely fascinating. I just absolutely love it. You could put anything in there, I suppose, couldn't you? But the natural leafy green, green leaves and dried bits and bobs from outside is amazing. Oh, how lovely to put your cake on there. I'm not having cake at the moment. I joined Slimming World online, but I'll talk to you about that later. So that's Sandy, Michelle and Jane's pictures. Thank you so much. Yes, haven't forgotten anything. So now the last thing to do, I think it's the last thing to do, is it? Yeah, the last thing to do is talk about the crochet along that I'm doing from this Crochet Donut Buddy book. I've had this since 2013. No, 2024. Oh. No, I bought it in 2022. I just thought it was lovely. As I've got 6 grandchildren, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to make odd little things. But then I just thought I'd like to do them all, so I decided to do a crochet along. And I won't go through the book again. I'll maybe do that next week. But you have the basic donut pattern at the front and the icing, and then you just make you add the little extra bits on. So last week it was the koala bear, and this was a 2 donut rating. It goes up to 5. 2, which is classed as not too bad. It did suggest fluffy yarn for the ears, which I've got fluffy, and it did say any weight. I've got this lovely fluffy yarn, look. I thought, oh great, I can use that. That's fluffy, look how it, I thought, oh, that'll be lovely. It's Jarroll super soft, cuddly, chunky. I thought, great. But then for the inner ear, you had to do three single crochet into a magic ring for this little fluffy bit in the ear here. 3 single crochet, and I thought, no, couldn't find it, couldn't see the stitch, so no, didn't do that at all, just couldn't do it. I thought, no, I'm wasting my time trying to do that. But anyway, I just before I show you the pictures that we've got in, I just thought I'd let you know that we've got left to do the horse, which is a 2 donut rating, the chicken 2 rating, the dog a 2 rating, the cat is a 2 rating. We've got the duck and the teddy bear, which are both 1 donut rating, the sheep, which is 4 donut rating, and then the turtle, the moose, the snake, the penguin and the octopus are all 3 donut rating. So we've got 12 more left to do, and then we will be finished. Right, let me start showing your pictures. Right, so first off we have got I don't want to get mixed up here. So we've got Mary. Oh, I've got so many little koalas, and right, let me do Mary's, because I know this is Mary's, because she has managed to do the fluffy. How on earth you manage that, Mary, I don't know, but well done. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love that looks like a knitted blanket behind, and that lovely little pink heart. That would have been good for Lynn's birthday crochet along. Beautiful eyes as always, lovely fluffy ears, perfect little koala bear. So thank you, Mary. Thank you. So that's Mary's. Then this next one is from, did I say hi Mary and wave? I can't remember. This one is from Cristina. Now Cristina is from Knitting Books Etc. She's got a YouTube channel. So hi Cristina. And this is her little koala. Oh, I've got so much. My window's there. I don't know why it does this all the time, but that's her little koala bear. Absolutely beautiful. So cute. I love the little, well, I say the little noses. I love the big snouty noses. So thank you for joining in, and thank you for sending my picture. Thank you so much. Good job. And what did I do with that one now? So that one, and then Lynn always sends me hers. I think she almost does it on the day that we do it. And this is Lynn's koala. Look at that. Look at him. Little cheeky chappy. Beautiful eyes, perfect in every way. His big chunky nose and his big ears. Oh, I love koala bears. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much for sending in your picture. And then we have got, wait a minute, hang on, because I don't want to get mixed up. Oh, back again. So next we've got the lovely Jan. Hi Jan, hope you're all doing okay. And she did the little owl that was from last week, and she used the Shipji's Katona cotton, so it's come out a bit small, but look at him in his little bowl of cones. He looks happy there, and his little bowl of pine cones. And the koala is on its way to Uganda, so that's lovely for the little orphan children there. Oh, they love a little koala, won't they? He's cute. Thank you so much, Jan, for sending him. Beautiful. So that's those two. And then we've got the lovely Sandy. Hi, Sandy. And your little koala. Look how cute. It's made from birch yarn in silver and marvel yarn in cream. Oh, can you see him properly? Look. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. All the hard work. It's absolutely lovely. Thank you for sending the photos and taking time. And then lastly, we've got the lovely Thea. Hi, Thea. And she's made the koala bear a while ago because if any of you follow Litsa from Coco's Crochet, I'm sure you all do. She did an Australia day, I think it was, a crochet along for anything to do with Australia. So Thea had done this for that crochet along. But isn't he lovely? Gorgeous. You could see a bit of the snowman there, look, as well. So Thea had already done the koala for that. So thank you for sending the photos. Then she's also done the owl and the hippo. She's catching up with previous ones. Love the colours of the owl, the mottled and absolutely lovely, and the hippo, love the hippo. So I think that's everybody's photos. I hope I haven't missed anybody out. I'm really sorry if I have, and you know, let me know. Right, oh, my little donut. Let me show you my little fella. Like I said, I really wanted to use this fluffy for the ears. It's so soft, it's fluffy, but I could knit with this because you can see where your stitches are, but crochet I just couldn't. I tried and I just couldn't see my stitches. So what a shame. That would have been nice. Anyway, that's my little koala. Didn't do him a black nose. I should have done maybe, but just what I'd got to hand. So I used the Stylecraft Special Decay in graphite for his nose, and silver, and then white. That's just a different brand of whites. So that's what I did for him. So here's another one to add to the list. And then, oh, he made me laugh in the comments. 2 or 3 of you, not just one, when the video comes up, you skip ahead to this bit because you're so excited to see what ball comes out. I thought, oh, that's okay. It doesn't matter at all. It's exciting, isn't it? But like I said, there's literally only these few left. And this bag was full. Can you imagine when this bag was full? Anyway, so what will it be out of the octopus, the penguin, the snake, the moose, the turtle, the sheep, the horse, the chicken, the dog, the cat, the duck, or the teddy bear? So let's have a look. And this week's it's a yellow one. It's the duck on page 44. And the duck is a 1 donut. I just got my rough bit of paper here. Look, the duck is 1. So let's have a look and show you the duck. Page 44, I think I said, did I? Oh, cute. Let me open the book properly. There he is. So you just do your donut, icing, 2 little wings, 2 little feet, and his little beak. That's the side view. Or there's a little something on top of his head. There's his feet. Oh, that's cute. So we have, it's a 1, like I said, a 1 donut rating. This energetic little duck loves nothing more than waddling and clucking along with her donut friends. Her cute head feathers make her an adorable sight. So you need citron, peach and parchment, or any colour you could do. I mean, it's a duck, so ducks. It's a duck. I think they meant a chick there being yellow, but a duck isn't really yellow, is it? A duck. All sorts of blues and, you know, mallard ducks are lovely colours. So any colour. Follow the basic donut pattern to create the donut base in parchment and the icing in citron, omitting the sprinkles. So then you just do the hair. It's just 4 small tufts. So from the back of the icing to the front to make sure they're secured with a knot. You can't really see it. Make 4 small hair tufts. Then you've got the beak, the wings, and the feet, 2 feet. So there we are then, the little duck. That'll be lovely to make. Nice and simple. Just the hardest bit is choosing your colours, unless you stick to yellow, because that is, you could just call it a chick then really, because it looks like a little chick. Easter chick, as it's Easter coming. That'd be nice in yellow. Yeah, probably do mine in yellow. So that's the donut picked. So I think that's all for this week that I've got to show you. I think so. Yeah, I think the children have broke up here now for the Easter fortnight. So as we're like a seasidey place, it's starting to get really busy with tourists and visitors. So that's nice to see lots of people about. The weather was, like I said, lovely, and it's sunny today, blue sky, so it's going to be nice again. But you could see behind here. It's awful. So this week at some point I've got to get it sorted. But Wednesday, like I said, it's my hubby's birthday, so I don't know what we'll do. We don't go out for a meal, but I'll probably cook him something nice. He likes steak, so I'll probably cook him a steak or something. Got his presents and his card. Let me just show you his card. We have this little joke because I'm a pretty quiet person. I'm shy. I've always been shy, and growing up, we were like. In fact, I remember my dad saying to us once, "Little girls are meant to be seen and not." I don't remember. So anyway, you know, really quiet and shy. That's why it took me a long time to. What's happening there? You know, to do YouTube. I'm just not really a thing I would normally do. But anyway, getting more confident. And so, not if there's an argument or if there's a fact, I will only really voice my opinion if I know I'm 100% right. If I'm not sure, or if I think, was it? I won't say anything. I think, well, no, I don't know. But if I'm absolutely 100% sure, then I'll say, and I won't argue the point, but I'll join in, and so, that sort of thing. And whenever my husband's asking me something, he'll say, "No, I think you're wrong." I'll say, "No, I think you'll find I'm right." And in the end, he said, "Oh, I am always right." So I put, this is the card, and it says, for my husband, "There can be absolutely no doubt you're the most wonderful, caring, and loving husband in the whole world." And then inside it says, "And as you already know, I'm always right." So I thought I'd give him that. That's his card. Um, so yeah, we won't go for a meal. I'll cook him something, probably steak or something. But like I said, I've joined because I'm not in the middle of nowhere, but it's quite a way. There's Barmouth, which is a holiday resort place, and then there's Portmaddock, which have holiday camps and things. But we're sort of in the middle. It's sort of 3/4 of an hour each way or something. So anyway, it's a long way to my nearest Slimming World group. I'd have to travel about an hour. So I decided to do Slimming World online again. I did it once. This is my first week, and I've weighed this morning and lost £6, which I do always lose a lot in the first week with water and things, isn't it? But I wasn't sure whether to do a separate vlog on my Slimming World journey to see what you think. If you want to let me know about doing. Oh, thank you, darling. No, wait, hang on a minute. I need it done. So if you just let me know if you want me to do a separate Slimming World vlog, I will. And also, could I just get your opinion? This is Sandra's blanket. It's got a big granny square in the middle. Then it's got single squares around the edge. Would you do a border? Do you think it needs a border? So, big granny square in the middle. These single squares. Does it need a couple of rows of border, do you think? And in what colour? Sorry, I forgot to ask you that. Hubby's just bought me a nice hot drink. He's caring and kind and gorgeous. So yeah, if you let me know, I can do a Slimming World vlog separately, or if not, I can just tell you on a Monday what the results were. So everybody keep safe, have a lovely week. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, have the best time ever. Enjoy yourself, be happy, be kind. And summer's on its way. I know not for everybody, so sorry about that. But cooler weather's on your way for some. But just have a lovely time anyway, and be kind to one another. So see you all soon. Love you. Bye.